Hiya, I'm Nicky and I've joined the Knowledge Quadrant. Actually, I probably made that sound a little bit like some kind of a confession I didn't mean it to do, to be honest. So who am I and what do I do? Well, I am an ex-market trader from Yorkshire, but you can't imagine that. I don't want you to imagine fancy schmancy city, a London market trader. No. Imagine real market trader working in buildings where you could also buy fruit and fabric and maybe even a pan if you wanted one. But we sold cakes and biscuits, and we sold cakes and biscuits that were 10% more expensive than anybody else's stock, which was exactly the same. So what was it that kept our customers glued in our queue when they could have walked 5 yards that way and bought everything cheaper? Because we took that business from £1,000 a week to just nearly £2 million a year within 2 years. And this is quite a while ago now. Well, it was the way we used words. It was the way we used our tone. It was the way we used body language, the way we dressed. And more latterly, of course, when you work in businesses, it's the way you use the written word to take people to a range of emotions that compels them. All I did, I'll be honest, is take what learned on the markets, modify it, and then reapply it to some of the biggest businesses in the country, actually, from big law firms to Selfridges, selling makeup. We tripled overnight there. Big data companies, big software companies, some of the biggest retailers. And I'm talking about both professional services and retail here, because it doesn't matter what you're selling. It doesn't matter if you're a barrister or a plumber or anywhere in between on a level. It makes no difference. What we're actually selling now in this very numb post-COVID world is the way we make people feel in our unique presence. And I mean both our presence and the presence of the business. And I promise you, it's so simple to do, and it's like a miracle. And just before I go, let me say, we're not recreating you. We're not creating something that's not real. Quite probably what we would do was express the genius and the ability of you and your people for the first time ever. Who you really are and why you are far more compelling than anybody else doing exactly what you do. Because to be good is a given, it really makes no difference. It's who you are that people buy. So, right, if we can help you, drop us a message and either me or Marcus or Simon will come straight back to you. But meanwhile, thank you so much for listening and take care.